For more than 25 years, the smartest 30 minutes on television from the campus of Wake Tech Community College. Get your crania in gear. It's time to play Brain Game.
Competing today are Cardinal Gibbons High School and Broughton High School. Fist bumps all around. Very good. Nice job. Good extension, Bella. All right. Ooh-ah. Well, hello and welcome to Brain Game. I'm your host, Mark Roberts. Welcome, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us here at Wake Tech's Northern Campus. This is the opening round of the Brain Game playoffs. Very important games here. With the winning team advancing, let's get started and meet the players who are here today. First up, from Broughton High School, we have Bella, Jack, and Kaylin. That is Broughton High, everyone. All right. And from Cardinal Gibbons High School in Raleigh, we have Jack, Adam, and Thomas. That is Cardinal Gibbons, everyone. Players, remember, correct answers in Brain Game earn you 20 points. An incorrect answer or failure to answer in the time allotted results in a loss of 20 points. And sweep any category for a 20-point bonus. Everyone looks ready. It's playoff time. Let's get ready for this showdown. Our first category, of course, is pop-up culture. Players today, we're looking for famous sports stars who retired in the year 2022. A lot of all-time greats on the list. So cranium gear, let's get going with playoff Brain Game. We're going to start now, of course, with Broughton. He hit his 700th home run before retiring as a St. Louis Cardinal.
Albert Pujols. Our team's answer is Albert Pujols.
That is correct. He retired, but you'd never know it. Who came out of retirement to quarterback the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again?
Our team's answer is Tom Brady.
That is correct. All right, now continue with retired athletes. We're sticking with Broughton here. Capping his career with a World Cup win, who is this Argentine soccer legend?
Messi. Our team's answer is Lionel Messi.
That is correct. All right, now let's do retired athletes of 2022 with Cardinal Gibbons. Many consider her to be the greatest female tennis player ever, who ended her career with an improbable run at the 2022 U.S. Open.
Our team's answer is Serena Williams.
That's right. Many consider him to be one of the greatest male tennis players ever. Who is this Swiss champion?
Our team's answer is Federer.
Federer, Roger Federer, you got it. And last pop-up culture for Cardinal Gibbons. He's an athlete too. He was captain of the West Point basketball team. Who is this former Duke men's basketball coach?
Our team's answer is Mike Krzyzewski.
Can you spell it? You don't have to. I'm sorry. The host does stuff like that. You are correct. A good kid over there. I do a good Coach K. But anyway, all right. The great Coach K and the big Duke-Carolina rivalry, those schools are just 10 miles apart. Well, today, our teams competing are only 5 miles apart. So we got a competition here. Some local bragging rights are on the line. Let's get to our next category, which is headliners, where we span the national news to come up with these questions. Each team will start with a visual clue. So here we go. Starting with Broughton. He joined the club of politicians found to have classified documents at home. Who is this former U.S. vice president?
Our team's answer is Mike Pence.
That's right. A Lunar New Year shooting in what American city killed 10 people at a dance studio?
Our team's answer is Marina Bay.
Judges? That goes over to Cardinal Gibbons, if you would like to try that one.
Our team's answer is pass.
Los Angeles or Monterey Bay. Broughton was very close. Here was the last headliners for Broughton. What daughter of Elvis was laid to rest in Memphis recently?
Okay. Our team's answer is Lisa Presley.
That is correct. All right, now we're segueing over to Cardinal Gibbons for headliners. Shown here, Maya Rudolph is the new face of what candy, whose talking spokes candies were attacked for being too sexy? Boy, I know what that's like.
Our team's answer is M&M's.
That is correct. In what American city are protesters acting to stop the creation of a police training center called Cop City?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton if you would like to try.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer there is Atlanta. And last headliners for Cardinal Gibbons. Former President Trump was allowed back on what social media platform run by Meta?
Our team's answer is Facebook.
Facebook is correct. All right, there are 161,000 miles in the National Highway System and a lot of sights to be seen. Players in our next category across America, each question will have a description of roadside attractions from across the country. I'll need you to tell me the state it's located in to get the correct answer and earn 20 points. Again, looking for the state here. Let's start with Broughton with Across America. In what state will you find the town of Cutbank, 200 miles north of Helena? As the coldest place in the USA, of course it has the world's largest penguin statue.
I think it's Montana. Our team's answer is Montana.
Montana is right. What state is home to the world's largest bottle of ketchup? Hint, the bottle is 12 miles east of St. Louis.
Our team's answer is Missouri.
That goes over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is Tennessee.
The answer there is Illinois, 12 miles east. All right, last across America for Broughton here. The world's largest statue of a man on a bike is in this state, halfway between Eau Claire and Madison.
Our team's answer is Wisconsin.
Wisconsin is correct, America's Dairyland. All right, now we're moving to roadside attractions with Cardinal Gibbons. You will find the world's largest blue crayon in the Lehigh Valley in what state? The location of the Crayola factory.
Our team's answer is Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is right. In what state is the world's largest cherry pie pan? It's in Traverse City, about 140 miles north of Grand Rapids.
Our team's answer is Michigan.
Michigan is right. And last across America for Cardinal Gibbons. Traveling north on Interstate 5 from Medford to Eugene or Salem, in what state will you pass the world's largest statue of a caveman?
Our team's answer is Oregon.
Oregon is right. All right, well, teams, well done. We've made it to our first break of the day. Coming up, we'll find a way to get math into word power, and in Arts and Lit, we'll see who can answer the right question with a question. Brain Game will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. After that first round of play, we have Broughton High School on the board at 120 and Cardinal Gibbons at 180. We still have 6 categories of play still left with 800 points still up for grabs. Our next category is word power. Players, our topic today is words we get from Arabic. We'll give you the clue and the length of the word. You'll need to fill in the blanks from there to earn points, and we're sure that you will do that. All right, so we're going to start words from Arabic with Broughton. This 8-letter word comes from the Arabic for storeroom. Our word could be storage for bullets or information.
Okay. Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is pass.
The answer working there is magazine. All right, next words from Arabic for Broughton. The Arabic word means to complete or restore broken parts. This 7-letter math topic often does the opposite to a student's GPA.
Our team's answer is algebra.
Algebra is correct. And last word power for Broughton. This 6-letter word comes to us from Arabic astronomers. In English, it is the highest point, the opposite of nadir.
Our team's answer is zenith.
That is correct. All right, we're doing words from Arabic with Cardinal Gibbons. This 9-letter word means that the game is over. It comes from an Arabic phrase meaning king dies.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton if you would like to try.
Our team's answer is checkmate.
Checkmate is right. Now we go back to Cardinal Gibbons. Its Arabic origin word means damage. The 7-letter English word acquired its current meaning from insurers spreading and leveling out losses over an entire shipment.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton if you would like to try.
Our team's answer is pass.
Average, the word we're looking for there, and this is the last word power for Cardinal Gibbons. This 5-letter word has its origins in Arabic as a word for silk from a city in Palestine, which may have been used to treat wounds.
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes to Broughton.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is gauze. Good old gauze. All right, players, there's no gauze for concern. We still got more points up for grabs right there. Our next category is arts and literature. Teams, today we're going to show you some great works of art and clues to some very notable classics. It's a little bit of everything, so be sure to work together. We will start arts and lit with Broughton. This 1878 set, designed for his opera, The Flying Dutchman, shows the mysterious ship. Who is this German operatic composer?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is pass.
We're looking for Richard Wagner. Stay in arts and lit with Broughton. It is usually the bass range for a string quartet. What is this upright played instrument?
Is it a double bass?
Okay. Our team's answer is double bass.
That is incorrect, Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is cello. And last arts and lit for Broughton, he is one of 4 people to win 2 Pulitzer Prizes for fiction. His last was for The Reavers. Who is this American writer of The Sound and the Fury?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is William Faulkner.
William Faulkner is the guy. All right, now arts and lit is in Cardinal Gibbons' area there. This Prague statue is of the commander and commemorates the 1787 premiere of what Mozart opera whose title character ends up in hell?
Our team's answer is pass.
Broughton?
Our team's answer is Don Giovanni.
That is correct. Now we're back over to Cardinal Gibbons. The play has nothing to do with the author mentioned in its title. What Edward Albee classic features the bickering couple George and Martha?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is pass.
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf is the one we're looking for there. And last one for Cardinal Gibbons. After Beethoven's death, a critic commented that this piece made him think of seeing Lake Lucerne at night. What is this nickname for Piano Sonata number 14?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is Moonlight Sonata.
That is the sonata. You're right. All right. We've made it past the halfway point of today's game. When Brain Game returns, we're playing the name game with 6 famous scientists who all have one specific thing in common. We'll tell you what that is when Brain Game returns, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. After the second round of play, we have Broughton High School at 200, Cardinal Gibbons at 200. With my math skills, that's a tie. That's pretty intense right there. We're down to our last 3 categories before the final round. Before we do that, we want to welcome some players, some substitutes that have come in. First of all, from Broughton, we have Brandon, who's in the game now. Welcome, Brandon, everyone. And coming in for the Cardinal Gibbons players, we have Nick coming in for Cardinal Gibbons. Welcome, Nick, to the game. All right, as mentioned, we're down to our last 3 categories before the final round. In today's name game, it's all about getting an A in science. Each correct answer will be the name of a famous scientist whose name begins with the letter A. Sounds pretty simple there. All right, starting with Broughton. This Frenchman gives the name to the base unit of current in the SI system.
Our team's answer is ampere.
Ampere is correct. This Greek said eureka and ran naked down the street when he figured out his namesake principle for volume displaced by substance.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is pass.
Archimedes did that. All right, last name game for Broughton. The unit for 1/10,000,000th of a meter is named for this Swedish physicist.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is pass.
We're looking for angstrom for that particular answer. Now we're doing name game with Cardinal Gibbons. This Italian's name is the term for the number of particles in a mole.
Our team's answer is Avogadro.
That is correct. Amedeo, you have it there. Good job. All right. Number 2 here for Cardinal Gibbons in name game. He added the ether to the 4 elements and was a student of Plato.
Our team's answer is Aristotle.
That's right. And last name game for Cardinal Gibbons. He predicted global warming and developed a definition for acids and bases. Who is this Swedish chemist?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Broughton.
Our team's answer is pass.
Svante Arrhenius is the answer we're looking for. Oh well. Players, pencils and scratch paper at the ready. It's time now for crunching numbers. Remember, you now have twice as long to answer these math problems. If you get stumped, you can always pass to the other team. So everyone should be working on a possible answer here. Human calculators, here we go. We're going to start with Broughton. The square root of 405 can be written as a square root b, where a is an integer and b is prime. What is the value of a? Lots of calculating. Need something over there, Broughton? Anything?
Our team's answer is 9.
That is correct. Next one. In the solution of the system, y equals 2x plus 7, y equals 3x minus 5. What is the y coordinate?
Our team's answer is 31.
31 is right. And last crunching numbers for Broughton. If a cylinder and a cone have the same volume and the radius of the cylinder is twice the radius of the cone, what is the ratio of the height of the cone to the height of the cylinder? Need something over there, Broughton? Anything?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is 4/3.
Answer we're looking for there is 12. All right, now we are crunching numerically with Cardinal Gibbons. Simplify the expression square root of x plus 7 squared plus 2x plus 15. Anything, Cardinal Gibbons?
Our team's answer is x plus 8.
That is correct. All right, sticking with Cardinal Gibbons. If 2 letters are selected randomly without replacement from the word Carolina, what is the probability that both of the A's are selected? Need something, Cardinal Gibbons? Anything over there?
Our team's answer is 1/42.
That is incorrect. Broughton?
Our team's answer is 1/32.
Correct answer we're looking for is 1/28, 1/28. All right, rounding out crunching numbers with Cardinal Gibbons. The measure of angle RQS is 2x plus 17 degrees, and the measure of angle SQT is 3x plus 13 degrees. If these two angles are complementary, what is the measure of angle RQS?
Our team's answer is 41.
41 is correct. All right. Teams, good job. You've made it out of the difficult crunching numbers segment. We're on to rocket science, which is not easy either. Well, today we got physics, chemistry, biology, and a little mix of meteorology. So it's a chance for everyone to shine here. Let's begin rocket science with Broughton. 21 centimeter wavelength radio signals in space are produced spontaneously by a spin flip of the one electron in one most common element.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for is hydrogen. Sticking with Broughton here in rocket science, what term refers to a process where temperature is held constant?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is isothermal. Now, we're sticking with Broughton here. What letter is used to represent species that tend to have many offspring and spend little energy taking care of them? Not very nice.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Cardinal Gibbons.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is R. All right, now we are rocket scientists with Cardinal Gibbons. Salinity, temperature, and wind are all factors in the formation of what ocean phenomena? They're happening right now.
Our team's answer is currents.
Current is correct. Take a shot at identifying this reproductive part of a flower that contains the ovary and receives pollen through the stigma.
Our team's answer is the stamen.
That is incorrect. Broughton.
Our team's answer is pistil.
Pistil is correct. And last rocket science for Cardinal Gibbons, changing the concentration of a solution will affect the position of what reaction condition where forward and reverse reaction rates are equal?
Our team's answer is equilibrium.
That is right. All right, great job, everybody. We're down to our final question set. We'll be out if Broughton and Cardinal Gibbons moving on to the next round. Brain Game. We'll be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. We hope you're playing along at home on your TV or your favorite device. If you want more information about the 30 smartest minutes on television, go to WRAL.com and type the search words Brain Game. That gives you the season schedule, final scores, and you can even watch past episodes. All right, this episode's a good one. The regular round of play ended with Broughton at 260 and Cardinal Gibbons also at 260. Up to 100 points are now on the table, and it all comes down to our game's final question. Each team determined how much to risk on globetrotting during the commercial break. Teams, here is your all-important final question. What African country was started as a project of the American Colonization Society? Its capital is named for James Monroe. Players, you have 30 seconds to deliberate. Stay tuned. The final answer and the final scores when Brain Game returns. Welcome back, everyone, to today's very close round of Brain Game. It all comes down to this. Players, we have the number of points you risked and your answers to the final question, which is, what African country was started as a project of the American Colonization Society? Its capital is named for James Monroe. Let's go to our teams. Let's start with Broughton. Please tell us your answer.
Liberia.
That's correct. You risked the full 100 points. That brings your game total to 360. All right, let's go over now to Cardinal Gibbons. Please tell us your answer.
Team's answer is Liberia.
Also correct. You risked 100 points. That brings your game total to 360. Ladies and gentlemen, 360, we have a tie. All right, we've had a tie and our tiebreaker round. The idea here is for the players in 30 seconds to come up with as many correct answers as possible. Players, here is your tiebreaker. The Nile River flows through or is bordered by several countries in Africa. Name as many as you can. You have 30 seconds. Players, pencils down, your time is up. We now have the final tally for this tiebreaker. Everyone with 7 correct answers. Broughton is the winner of today's Brain Game. Congratulations to Broughton. Good job on Cardinal Gibbons' part. Thank you so much for watching Brain Game. Please join us next week for more playoff action and join us for the smartest 30 minutes on TV, everyone. Thank you.